another one, the nearest one that's showing signs of life. I'm going to try and cut his head off.
Okay, go for it.
You know, the stream's down, Finley.
Yeah, it just dropped out for a few seconds.
Oh, +4, so 15.
Yes, that is enough. That will hit one.
Yay!
Yes.
So, D10. It better be a 10 to make up for the not hitting a crit.
What's
No,
a
I'll take the
9?
9.
Still not bad.
9 plus 4, is it for the
Yep.
strength?
The strength, so 13.
13. That skeleton or zombie orc, as it's getting up out of the ground, just crumples down as you just cleave it in two.
Quality.
Yay!
Eldoran, make your roll.
Not bad.
11. That is going to be enough still with your skill.
Quality.
So roll your d8 for your arrow. 3. Okay. Well, that one hits it and embeds itself in the shoulder, but it doesn't drop straight away. It just sort of kind of groans a bit and looks towards you.
Yay! Bring it on, mofo.
And it lurches straight towards you. You're
Distance?
a little bit distance away, so it's not going to get to this round
Okay.
because it's not that quick moving. But it'll get to you next round if you don't drop it first. The one
Okay.
remaining one, though, instead turns its orcish undeath attention to Suna,
Yay!
and it swings at you. And it basically, it's not got picked up a weapon or anything. It's just literally done a clawing action, which clatters onto your armor and doesn't actually do anything other than make a bit of a mess on your armor.
Hey,
Sorry.
hands off. You haven't even bought me a drink yet.
Just missed you. Right. So, back to Galifal and Marvin. Your spell is still going. Another 2 of the skeleton heads have now disintegrated under your dispel. And the 3 orcs that were a little bit stunned now have grabbed their weapons and are now charging full war scream towards you.
Okay, well, I'm going to need to shoot a second one.
Okay. Surely not another 20.
Nope.
9.
9.
Definitely not a 20.
Nope. Okay, that one just whisks past one, just clattering off its armour. Just the side of it as it runs towards you.
Okay.
So they all
I
get...
don't get any
Yeah, they're-
second shot, or...
No, we're doing one shot around just to make it
Yeah,
quick and
okay.
easy stuff. So everyone gets a go. So yes, there's still those 3 orcs coming towards you, and there's still the zombie orc on Suna, and the other one heading towards Eldoran. So, back to Eldoran and Suna.
Okay. Give it another go.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot
nice roll.
better. Very nice. So you've already got 1 arrow in this one. And that second arrow, that one
Do
hits
the
it in
arrows
the...
get a dexterity bonus, or...?
No, we're just doing straight damage
Okay.
for arrows. Because they're ranged, they get a bonus already by
Okay.
not being next to things. So yes, your second arrow plunges into its throat. It kind of makes a gurgling noise and just face plants the ground just in front of you. You know, it's
Awesome.
pretty much a point blank shot with a longbow. It's gonna hurt it.
All right.
Suna, you have the one that's just tried to have a grope of you.
Yeah,
Before you.
I'm going to cut him into as well.
Okay.
Nope.
No.
No, I am not.
Well, you find you've got a big two-handed sword. So the fact that this
I do have a big two-handed
It's
sword.
heavy.
yeah, given the fact that this is basically trying to cuddle you now and snuggle up, it's actually a bit too close for you to get a proper swing on it. You basically just end up sort of pushing at it with the handle of the weapon rather than actually the full blade. So you want to try and step back a bit before you can get a decent blow in.
I'm the cat to his Pepe Le Pew.
Yes. Okay. Galafal and Marvin, the three orcs are going to be on to the wagon this turn.
Okay.
So Galafal can have his shot first before they get there. If that's what he wishes to do.
Don't suppose there's a lead. Are they all in a line, or is the one slightly ahead that I can try and drop and tangle up the other two?
You can give it a go. You can give it a go.
Good luck.
All for interesting use of weaponry and shooting things.
8, so
And you try and shoot the front one in the leg, just to try and make him trip. And it hits him, but it kind of embeds itself in his boot.
he's going to be slightly less mobile.
Yeah, so he kind of staggers a bit, but not enough to stop the other two. And he looks. It doesn't see. You think it's hit the boot, but not actually hit him in anywhere overly painful. You've just really irritated him.
Woohoo!
Right between his big fat orc toes.
Yeah.
I can do nothing if I want the spell to continue to destroy the skulls, right?
That is true. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to stop my spell,
Yep.
and I'm going to try to freeze the orcs.
Freeze the orcs. Okay. Your spell would have taken out another 4 in this time, so there's 11 of the skulls are destroyed. And make your casting roll for your freezing of the orcs. Freezing is in making them really cold or holding them in place.
Stun.
Hold.
Holding them in place.
Hold.
Okay.
19.
19. Okay. So as this one orc kind of gets an arrow in his boot and looks really annoyed, Marvin looks up, utters something under his breath and releases some magical energy, and all three of them kind of seem to be like as if they're wading through mud, and then really, really thick mud, and just kind of come to a halt before you. Okay. So our remaining one zombie that can move is going to take a swing at Suna. Oh, and again, just gets your armor class. So whacks you really hard on the stomach, but again, your armor takes the blow. It's not quite getting through the fact that there's it's canned food. He's not got a can opener.
I told you, buddy, hands off. And I whack him again.
Okay. In the distance, as this is happening, you hear the large twanging noise of the other two catapults launching large boulders, and then the sickening crack as it hits the wall of the city.
Apparently, we're just doing a lot of heavy petting.
Yeah, it's kind of grappled onto you. So with the problem with the big two-handed sword is she's got no momentum to do anything to him. It's just like you just kind of, groping around, dancing around. That's probably better than groping. Dancing around each other, trying to actually. It's now just trying to get in and bite at you. Eldoran.
Does it count that you can see the 20?
It counts only in a really ironic way, the fact you didn't roll another one. So yes, Eldoran, you can see Suna in the dance of undead orc mating. What would you like to do?
Danger close.
Are you just trying to shoot it?
I'm going to attempt to shoot the orc that he's dancing with.
Okay. 13, and your dex. That is actually sufficient to safely hit the zombie orc without actually also hitting Suna. Make your feel free to make your damage roll. 6. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
So as Suna is kind of got his arms around trying to swing this sword at this affectionate zombie, it suddenly goes limp in his arms and drops to its knees, and then falls backwards before anyone takes any embarrassing pictures.
Selfie!
The D&D selfie cam.
Okay.
As
So-
he's falling backwards after he drops to his knees, I'm just going to kick him in the face for good measure.
Okay, yep, that one you can do. Okay, so Galifal and Marvin, there are still 3 orcs before you.
Yeah.
Marvin is currently holding them completely prone with his magic spell.
So do I get
Uh,
advantage if I shoot them? Another one?
If you want to shoot them at this point, you can just hit them.
So, well,
It
alternative is
basically-
going up and stab them.
Auto hit.
Yeah. If you want to go up
but
and
I have a penalty on strength, so or short stored dexterity.
yes, yeah, because they're dexterous weapons. Also, you've got a slight advantage of pretty much as long as you do some damage, because Marvin is holding them completely still. As long as you don't sort of well,
Okay,
completely.
well, I'll draw the short sword and I'll go and decapitate them just in case they decide to come back alive as well.
Okay,
Just a roll of damage.
just roll your damage because you're not going to miss at this range.
D6s,
Yes.
short
I
sword.
don't know if I can
and-
do hashtag phrasing to Menenius's pose that he just did. With his wand.
Okay. Yep. That is enough to sever its head from
Okay,
its.
actually hasn't anything popped up in my one yet, but
Okay.
that's it.
Yeah.
So
So
I'd get dexterity on that as well.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. So that's quite a lot.
Okay, so
So yeah, as Marvin is using his sort of arcane energy to hold these orcs, which are struggling and sort of growling, and their eyes are still moving. They're locked onto Marvin with they really now want to tear him apart. Now you see Galifar sort of stepped nimbly up, just draw a sword and just sever the head of one of them. Its body still held in the air
yeah,
from the spell.
I still have it. I can again. I can do anything. Just hold them.
You can, yeah, as long as you're holding them, they're not going anywhere.
You're doing an awful lot by holding him there, holding
Yes,
them there,
yeah.
though.
However,
Yeah,
since you are
I stay like that.
yes, what you do is as you're holding them though, the wagon is still moving and taking you away from the fight.
What? No. I jumped.
You want to jump? Okay. So you jump off the
I didn't
wagon.
realize that.
Okay, guys, Menenius is off the wagon.
So yeah, you can step off the wagon. Like I said, it's not going that fast,
Yeah. I do
and
that.
of course the skulls are still shouting at it in behind you.
Nah, that's alright. I get them later.
Okay. Sooner and Eldoran, what would you like to be doing now?
I'm going to go up and join our compatriots.
Okay.
Is there anything within range?
Just at the edge of your range would probably be the next catapult along, the second catapult.
Okay, I'm going to stay here and cover that in case anybody else comes to.
Okay. You
See
can
what
see
we're
from
up to.
you can see from where you are that the crew of that one are currently winding it back again and reloading it.
Okay. Can I shoot at any of them?
The 2 on this side you can have a shot at, if you wish.
Actually, I'll give it a go.
You can do it! Maybe.
not.
Maybe.
What was your dex? Yeah.
So
Yeah, they're
plus six.
slightly out of range. The arrow arcs through and just drops just short of the nearest one because you're at a bit of range at the moment.
Yeah.
I should not have posted Luck Be a Lady. It's on me, guys. I take full blame for that.
Yeah, you guys are doing so well with all those criticals. So,
And then I
Suna's,
got caught.
Suna is charging over to help Galifal and Marvin.
Yep.
Okay, so you're running across. They're on a bit of a distance.
That's
so
fine. I'm just
running across
completely
this way.
ignoring the second catapult for now.
Okay. And so, Marvin, are you still holding your spell?
That's right.
Okay. And Galifile?
I'll decapitate the next one.
Just
in
going for the
line.
next one. Just going along. Okay. 3. Yep, that's
That's 4, so
that.
7.
Again, is sufficient to take out the lowly orc, who is completely paralysed and defenceless, and only had 3 days to retirement.
His
Oh,
daughter was
Jennifer,
graduating
you're so
college.
hot.
So Marvin's still casting, and
I think he's
Yeah.
still holding the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's at this time that there's a guttural shout from the end catapult. As this shout goes out, the 4 undead horses jump up into a gallop and start heading off towards the third catapult at full speed.
okay.
Well, shit.
Quick, someone kill him! Quick! Someone
How
do
far
something!
away is Suna?
Yeah, I will kill the last orc that is standing.
I'm just wondering, is it worth Marvin trying to fireball the wagon, or is that going to draw too much attention?
Well, there's a lot of attention anyway from the shouting giant skulls in the back of the wagon at the moment.
But if I don't hold him, he smashed me.
Yeah, the orc definitely has anger and wrath in its eyes, looking straight at you.
Yeah, so
Um,
I
Am
won't
I
wait.
not closer, or is he just solely attention on Marvin?
Yes, you are closer. However, he was looking at Marvin as he was casting his spell, and since he's been basically paralysed, he can't actually look anywhere else.
Look at me!
I think he likes
I'm
you.
not bragging.
I'd try look at someone else.
So, what are people
Turn
doing?
his head. Turn his head.
So, if Suna is running, he can run and get to the orc this round. Galifal's already next to
Yeah.
the orc because they're all together, and Marvin is still holding the orc. And Eldran is still at a point he can pot shot at the second catapult. So, what are you actually doing?
Is the cart in range of me?
The cart isn't at the moment, no.
Okay.
No.
I'm going to take another pot shot at the second catapult.
Okay, go for it. Well, the crew of the catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Again, such long
I'm
range.
going to just start collecting up arrows.
You reckon when you had to replace your string a little while ago, that
A little weaker.
yeah,
It's not broken in.
it
Yeah.
it was for a slightly longer bow, so it's a bit weak and twangy. It's just not getting the range on it. You need to tension it up a bit.
Okay.
Rubbish.
I'm going to attack the last orc that's... in
You're
front
going
of-
for the last orc. Okay, so as
Yeah.
you just charge up, then
I don't know why I
Make-
rolled, because
make your damage roll.
Place.
yeah.
So,
Again, a 9.
Nice!
I'm consistent.
So as this orc is sort of held in the spell, still glaring with wrath at Marvin, all of a sudden this two-handed sword just comes straight through the middle of him.
And
And,
as he's dying, I look at him and said, "Ha ha!"
And as you do that and obviously release the spell, I assume at that
Yeah.
point, the two halves of him just kind of fall.
So how far are we from the
The wagon or the catapults?
yes?
The wagon is moving away from you, and it's going a bit faster than you guys can run because it's got 4 horses pulling it now. But it's still in range if you want to do something magic with it this turn.
I'm going to try and
If you set it on fire,
Wow.
would it run into the
Wow.
catapults?
Just because I can.
You've distracted Marvin.
So-
Marvin's now lost. He was going to do magic.
Yes. I'm like a cat. Oh, lights. What do I want to do?
Fireball! Fireball!
Yeah, I fireball.
Fireball!
He's
Okay.
Blow up
fireballing it.
that powder wagon.
Go for it.
Da, 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 da. Please, God. Yeah, 19.
Ooh,
19, okay.
yes.
And roll a d6.
Oh, D6.
Yep.
Just go like
2. Okay. Right, so a ball of flame arcs from your finger across the battlefield. It slams into the side of the wagon, shattering one of the wheels. Doesn't completely stop the wagon because the horses just keep dragging it. However, it's dropped it down on the corner, it's slowed it down, and one of the giant skulls rolls off and hits the ground.
Oh.
As it hits the ground,
Yeah,
it starts
cool.
screaming really loudly. It's terrifying, this scream. Sort of, it's that kind of makes your bones kind of feel cold. And Marvin senses there's an energy build-up within it. There's more and more energy being built up as it screams.
Okay.
What is Galifal doing?
Yes. So how far out of bow shot is it?
It's still within your bow shot because you were right next to it when it ran off. Because you'd obviously gone directly towards the wagons rather than towards
Yeah.
the catapults.
Okay, I'll take a shot at the skull on the ground.
Okay, yep.
$13.
Okay, that hits. Roll your d8. Nice.
6.
Okay, so with a large crack, an arrow comes through the sky and hits the skull, shattering it.
Nice.
Marvin, you sense as this happens that the energy that was building up
Yeah.
within the skull just dissipates away before whatever it was going to do happens. It's basically it didn't get to finish.
Okay, cool. Okay,
we
guidance.
broke Menenius.
I have to think. It's hard. I'm going to. Am I still in range?
Of the
Can I?
cart?
Oh, yeah.
Just about, yes, this round.
I'm going to try and levitate the
Okay,
cart.
go for it.
Oh crap. Please. 17.
Okay. So, you've managed to, as it's going along, lift up the cart slightly and lift it and raise it. And it's still moving along a bit because the front two horses have just got their front hooves still on the ground and are trying to pull it along to wherever it is they've been told to take it. But it's slowed right down now. So as long as you're holding that spell, it's not moving any closer to the catapults at the moment.
Okay, guys, we have to destroy the skulls.
Is Eldarin within range of the horses?
No, he's was just about within range of the other catapult, second catapult.
I'm going to start moving towards the cart.
Towards the cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Can I move too?
You can walk. You can't run while you're holding this spell
No.
up.
I walk.
Yep.
I
Towards
try
it.
to get closer. Yeah.
Okay.
Am I
What?
in range of any of the lead horses on it?
You are in range of the horses if you wish to shoot at them, yes.
Okay, I'll shoot the first horse.
Okay.
And I'm running up to the cart.
14.
Yep, that'll hit the horse. You're running up to the cart. Okay,
Yeah.
what do you want to do when you get to the cart? You won't get to this round, but yeah.
When I
And
get to the
4
cart, I'm
damage
going
on it.
to try to disconnect the horses from the cart
Okay. Right. So
with my
what-
sword because smashy
It's
smashy.
smashy. Yeah. So Galifal's arrow goes through and hits one of the front horses. It doesn't destroy it, but it knocks it enough off its stride that it stops me out. It loses its grip on the ground with its hooves as Marvin is levitating it up. So it's still trying to reach out and grab and continue moving, but it's lost its grip at the moment. So there's only one at the moment pulling it along.
So it's going slower still.
It's basically going at walking pace at the moment. So Eldoran, how close are you wanting to get? What are you up to doing on the second catapult?
Cart.
Oh, you're going to the cart, aren't you? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're within bow range if you're running. If you want to
Yeah.
try something.
I want to try and shoot a flaming arrow at the cart.
Okay.
So I'll take this round to prepare a flame arrow,
Okay.
and then I shall attempt to shoot it with a flame arrow.
Okay. So that'll be next round. Okay. There is another twang in the background as the catapult goes off, and another big rock smacks into the side of the wall. You're now hearing that there's again this same guttural shout that was happening before. It goes again, and looking around, it's somebody at the third catapult, and you can see now that the catapults are being slowly turned away from the city and towards the bay.
Woohoo, a moral towards the bay. Crap.
No,
Yeah,
no,
the-
it's
the
bad.
ships are
It's
arriving.
bad.
In the distance, you can
Bad.
see. Now, you where it's quite dangerous for the ships to come into the bay without any kind of like beacon or light source, because there's lots of reefs and stuff. But they've started venturing slowly in, so they're moving really, really slowly at the moment. But you reckon they're probably within range, and it's only going to take a few rounds
Wow.
before the catapults can start shooting at them.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm still holding
trying to-
the cart.
As soon as in
And I
range
walk-
yet.
Sorry?
Yeah, how close am I to the cart now?
You'll be getting to the cart this round because Marvin slowed it right down. It got
Okay.
away initially for the horses starting to charge, but the quick spells of blowing the wheel off and then lifting it up in the air has done a good job of slowing it down. So you'll be able to reach it this round if you want to make an attack at the wagon itself. Galifal, you're within range of bows anyway. If you want to get closer or whatever it is you wish to do.
That this cart still heading towards the fourth catapult?
It's still going towards the third catapult. Yes.
Third, okay.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get closer to the cart anyway because it's going to help with the catapult. So
Yes, definitely. So, go first. Suna, make your attack roll as you're charging to try and hit the actual the weak area of the wagon where the yoke is for the horses.
All right. Yay!
Nice.
16.
Okay, and roll for your damage.
And I'm adding my modifier for that one too.
Yeah.
Oh,
11.
11.
I
That
know,
is-
but I was
You've
rolling
been consistent
nines.
nines this whole time. You're getting tired. That's what it is.
Means better
I'm
than
doing
hugging
too
the
much damage.
zombie orc earlier.
Yes. So the human warrior comes charging across the ground where this elevated cart is held by Marvin's magic. Brings his two-handed sword over his head and shatters the wood, holding the cart to where the horses are. At this point, Eldoran's flaming arrow will come along.
Yay!
Hit.
Please. Yeah.
That's a much better roll.
Yes.
Yes, an arrow comes along, slams into the side of the wagon, and chatters. Obviously, it'll be a flask of oil type thing that will cause that, and the wagon itself is still held aloft, still with these screaming skulls inside it, but now it's also on fire.
Awesome.
Gallifile, what are you
The
doing?
shout, release the wagon!
Okay, is there any crew still left at the second catapult?
All 6 of them.
Well, there's 4 of them, or is that the 4th one ran at me?
The 4 came from the 3rd catapult.
So there's basically no... Well, is there any crew left in the 3rd one then, or...?
There are some still crew at the 3rd one. It seems that there was more at the 3rd one. Possibly preparing for this wagon load of giant skulls.
Can I... Are any of them in range and... Yes.
Yes, but both from where you will be now, both the 2nd and 3rd catapults are going to be in range.
Okay, I'll take a shot at one of the crew on the 2nd catapult then.
Okay.
Not in the chat.
So the horses are separated from the cart, so the skulls aren't getting any closer, correct?
Yes, the horses are now separated from the cart completely.
So
That's going to be a
16.
hit. Yes.
G8. And a 6.
Nice
Nice.
damage.
You managed to drop one of the orcs as they're all now turning and twisting the catapults to face where you can see the ships coming into the harbour. So as you do that, one of them just drops down to the ground. Not even noticed by the others because they're so focused on turning this very large catapult.
Yeah, okay, so it's me anyway. That's
Marvin, what are you doing? Marvin, you've gone very quiet.
Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes.
Your silent spell worked too well.
Yeah. I put down.
Yeah, you could just release the spell. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
You want
put
to do it
down
gently.
the card first,
Yes,
and
okay.
I release a spell.
Yes.
Well,
Okay. So you're letting the cart down. And you're still
yeah,
moving.
and the card is on fire. That's
It
right?
is on fire. Yes.
Okay. And how close am I from the 2nd catapult?
It's slightly out of the range of your spells at the moment. You'd have to move closer to get in range to cast any spells at it. The
I'm
2nd
going
and
to-
3rd one about the same distance away at the moment for both of them.
I'm going to cast a fireball inside the card.
Okay. Yes.
Trying
Go
to
for it.
destroy some more.
More of the skulls. Yes,
skulls.
definitely. Go for it.
Yeah. Oh no. What? D20.
So you try and put the cart down and release the spell, and then throw a fireball at it. Unfortunately, you were still aiming up for where the cart was elevated a few moments ago. So your fireball
Of
arcs
course.
over the top of where it goes and just misses it.
Well, thank you for not hitting me.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're welcome.
However, Marvin, you can feel the magical build-up that you were starting to feel when the first skull hit the floor. All of the others are starting to do that now because of the wagon being on fire. They are all starting to build up energy within themselves.
Oh no, it's bad, guys. It's bad. We have to destroy the skulls first. Can I do something else? Or
Well, it's the next
That's
round,
fine.
so yeah, please let me
Okay.
know what people are wanting to do.
Yeah.
So, Eldoran, what are you doing? List.
I'm going to start moving towards the 2nd
Going towards the 2nd? Yep.
catapult.
Okay. So you can move a bit and get in range of your bow if you're still
Yeah.
trusting to use your bow.
Yes.
Okay.
It's obviously a human bow, that's what the problem is.
It's a human bow and you're only half human, yeah. So you can still make an attack roll.
No, I'm half elf. Yeah, shit bow.
Yeah, it's a really bad bow.
At least the string didn't break this.
Yes, yeah, true. The arrow basically hits over the head of one of these orcs that are turning. It's because they're moving sideways. You're not used to that kind of movement.
Yeah.
Suna, what are you doing?
Can I tell that the skulls are going to explode or do something
They are.
nasty?
They're doing something. You can't see what they're letting go of this scream, similar to what the other one was doing when it hit the floor. As the wagon is actually quite badly on fire anyway because of the arrow that came along a second ago.
Okay. Well,
So
because
yeah, they're vibrating a bit. So
okay. Well, the wagon's on fire. I'm wearing metal, so I don't really want to deal with that. So I'm gonna go make my way to the second catapult.
okay, you're charging towards the second catapult.
Yep, I'm just going back and forth.
That's fine. No,
Here's my
Marvin, what are you
wisdom
doing?
modifier is -1. Hit make.
What?
What was Marvin doing?
Do we?
Eating.
Yeah. um, I'm going to try to the dispel spell again.
Okay, go for it. Make another roll. Oh dear! Oh dear! The Wheaton curse has returned. So you try and focus this energy, but it's really hard to focus the energy while there's a fire going on, and this energy is just getting bigger and bigger. And you feel as you try and push magic towards the skulls, they almost like absorb it. They take the energy from your spell as you are trying to actually dispel them. Thank you ever so much for the donation. I'm gonna have to sort the total out a little bit, guys. Yes, I can see that we've thrashed our goal, which is amazing.
Do we know what happens when the skulls get the power, or?
At the moment, you're not sure. Marvin seems to be the only one who realises there's probably something going on. He doesn't think it's good if they get to a fully charged state.
Do we know how many turns it is
You reckon a couple
going
of...
to before it happens?
You
or
reckon two or three more, and then you're in trouble.
and if I was wondering if I prepare a fire arrow and increase the speed on the fire, will it destroy them before whatever happens? Or
Possibly.
okay, I'll prepare a fire arrow for the
Okay.
arrow that I
Yep.
hear Marvin complaining.
Oh.
Okay. You can see now that the second catapult is almost aimed properly now at the bay, and the third catapult is starting to wind backwards as it looks like they're about to try and reload it. And again, you can still see these ships just slowly entering the bay, obviously being very careful because they can't see where they're going. What are we doing?
Okay. So am I in range?
You are in range of the second catapult, which is where you're heading.
Okay. So stand still and take a steady aim.
Yep.
Deep breath.
Use an elven bow. That's a hit.
Right. Damage.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
better.
Nice. You have dropped another one of the crew.
Excellent.
It's 6 per crew, and each
There's
of them
six-
is it apart
there's-
from the third?
Apart from the third one, which has currently only got what looks like 4 crew on it, so it's going a little bit slower, but it's
Yes.
that was already aligned. There's now currently 4 crew that you can see on each.
I'm still heading towards the second one.
You're heading towards the second one. Will you be able to get there next round if you're running over
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Did I going to fire the fire arrow,
Arrow
at the
at
second? At
Yep.
the cart even?
there? Yes, go for it.
12.
Okay, yep, that will hit the cart. Roll your damage. And we'll do fire stuff added on as well. Time 3. Okay. Okay, so the arrow kind of arcs over and hits the other side of the wagon to where Eldoran's one hit it initially, setting the other side of the wagon on fire. You can see a number of the skulls have exploded and turned to dust in the heat
Do we
and
know
flames.
how many?
There are still 2 left.
Okay.
Eldoran's shot, soon as running across, you'll get their next turn.
Okay.
Galifal's shot is fire arrow. Marvin,
I'm going to cast fireball again.
go for it.
at the
Yep.
cart. Oops. Non, mais c'est pas vrai. Sorry.
Again, if the fireball goes over, it hits the wagon, but you hit just as Galifal's arrow comes along, and there's an explosion. A number of the skulls turn to dust from that explosion. Your fireball lands exactly in the same place, missing the 2 remaining skulls.
Sorry.
Right, it is at this point that you'll notice at the 3rd catapult they have now completely wound back the arms, the arm of the catapult, and are loading something into the bowl at the end of it. You've slowed down
They're
the
not
second.
shooting the
second-
horses, are they?
They're not shooting the horses. No, no.
Yeah, Kite wouldn't like that.
It would freak the hell out of the people in the boats, though.
It really would. Okay, what's everyone doing?
I'm charging the second catapult.
Okay, are you going for the catapult itself or for the orcs around the catapult?
No, I'm going to go for the orcs, the
Okay.
closest orc to me.
Right, make your attack roll. So the human warrior charges in with his 2-handed sword. Hopefully not going to get a huge cuddle this time. It doesn't. No,
maybe.
that's a hit. That is a hit.
Yay!
Yeah, they're not tough orcs. It's an army. They're the grunts.
There we go.
There's your 9 back again.
Nice.
You successfully, dispatch your orc as you come charging in. As you know, they're just trying to push and line it up with where the ships are, and he doesn't even see you coming in behind him before you just chop his leg off, and he kind of drops to the ground with spurts of blood going up the side of the catapult, dying quite quickly.
Yay! I do a happy dance.
Eldoran.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to fire another fire arrow at the catapult.
Okay, so you're preparing the fire arrow then this round.
Yeah,
Okay,
preparing the fire arrow.
Galifile.
Okay, I'm within range of the 3rd.
You are in range of both catapults. From where you all are now, you're in range of both catapults.
Okay, have they actually loaded
They are. There's
The
there's currently a couple of orcs
third
trying to
one
load.
yet, or are they in the process of
They're in-
loading it?
They're in the process of loading it at the moment.
Shoot the string!
That's what I was wondering. Can I shoot either the release or the rope holding it?
You can attempt to hit the release. Yes,
Okay, I'll try
Won't-
and hit the release
it
then.
won't be an easy shot, but
This is where I rolled a 1.
Don't say that!
16.
16. Okay, so just as they're about to load this large boulder into the bowl, Galifal's arrow comes along and just clips the release hammer, and the arm of the catapult fires upwards, sending this rock pretty much straight upwards into the sky.
Nice.
Any of the orcs injured with that release suddenly
I'm-
going, or
About to say, Galifal, make an attack roll.
Ooh.
What's that? That was
7.
no. Just roll a d20 attack roll,
Oh, sorry.
not damage. Yep.
Any dex modifier or
No. This is for how successful the boulder's going to be. Okay. Roll a d6. One.
No.
Right.
So it hurts their toenails.
Oh no. What actually happens is the boulder goes up into the air about 80 odd feet, and then comes smacking back down again. One of the orcs is thrown backwards from the actual energy of this into the ground a little while away. The other one just kind of stands there and looking as it goes up, and watching as it comes back down. Then this is that like slight realization on its face for a moment when it realizes it's exactly where the stone's going to come down, and before it even finishes the thought, the stone slams it into the ground, and bits of orc are just splattered out everywhere around it.
Didn't do any damage to the mechanism itself.
The mechanism seemed to go off. It's
As
now
in
they have to.
the catapult itself with the rock
Yeah.
falling down.
It's not fallen down. It flung the rock straight upwards. So you're not sure if it's actually damaged it
Okay.
or not. But you do realise you've now bought yourself a few more rounds before they have to. Before they
ready
can actually
again.
fire again. Yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
Marvin done anything
Marvin.
this turn?
How far am I in range from the third
Two
catapult?
skulls left.
You
isn't
are,
there?
yes.
But the cart is on fire, so I am. You said.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you're in range.
I'm and it is ready to shoot. Right?
No. Gallifile just shot it before they'd finished loading it properly.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so that's time.
And the second catapult, the remaining three crew are just getting it into the right position to fire it. So neither of them are ready to shoot at the moment.
Okay. I'm going to try again to cast a fireball and destroy the last.
You
Two
can do
last
it.
skulls.
Oh,
Marvin.
the skulls? Yep, go for it.
Yeah.
Yep, because that energy is building up
Yeah.
quite badly.
Finally!
At last! Okay, roll a d6.
Yay!
And
That was good timing because they were
because,
just about to go off.
6.
Nice! Excellent. Okay, Marvin,
just because the lethal spirit is with me,
Yes.
I fart just when I cast this fireball.
Do you not know methane and fire doesn't go well?
They go really well together. Feel like a house on fire. Okay. What Marvin sees is just as
can't
this
start
spell
on fire.
goes off, is one of the skulls reaches enough energy
Oh crap!
and it starts rising into the air, and you see from beneath it the rest of the body of what looks to be a skeletal giant start to form.
Well, fuck.
And just as it does this, your fireball hits it, and the skull shatters, and the rest of the giant bones that started to sort of form underneath it, so obviously they're going to launch these giants into the city, just crumples down to the ground.
Woohoo!
Okay.
And that
does
is
do any
the-
damage to the other skull?
That is the last of the skulls. They are all destroyed.
Okay.
Nice. Okay. Now I can focus on the
Yay.
catapult. Okay.
Good job, Meninius. Or should I say
Hey,
Marvin?
Marvin,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. You quickly realise if they'd managed to have got enough power, they would have just turned into undead giants,
Yeah.
and it would have been very unpleasant for you all.
I
Not
just
good.
look around to see if someone heard my fart, but it's okay.
Okay, so at this point, on the third catapult, you will now see there is a much larger orc. It's almost like a half ogre, it's that big, who's barking commands. You recognise the voice from the noises you heard earlier, as he's basically one like on his own winding back the catapult, the third catapult, to try and get it reloaded, and is barking at the others to get some ammunition ready. The two or the undead horses that you've released from the wagon, you can see are just galloping off now into the distance. They're just, they're not being controlled anymore, so they've just run off. And the second catapult, you've got the 3 orcs there, which have now stopped what they were doing, trying to aim the catapult, and have realised there was a human with a 2-handed sword right close to them that they can attack. No. Oh, yeah, 19 will hit you.
Yep.
So these 3 orcs come charging at you, sort of swinging at you, sort of fend them off with your blade. You take a hit on the shoulder, and another one comes and just hits you right on the top of the leg. As they sort of all try, looks like they wanted to pile on top of you and grapple you down, but you're a decent enough fighter that you knew how to sort of step back and keep your weapon in the way. However, it does actually sort of bite into your leg a bit, the wound.
Ew. Ouch. You bastards. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It is your go.
How much
Yes.
damage do I take?
2 points. Yeah.
Okay.
It was only 2 points. Yes, it is your guy's go.
I am going to hit at the guy who just hit me.
Yep, go for it.
20 plus 4.
Just
Nope.
enough to hit them. No, just enough to hit them.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
Yay,
For most
come on, 9.
standard things, 10 is going to be the target number. It's just quicker and easier that way. Unless they're like heavily armoured or anything big like that. And
Oh, what the hell?
8.
that is still enough. You drop him down.
I know, but I like being consistent.
Yeah. Inconsistently consistent.
Because I right before I rolled, I was going to ask, can we just assume it's 9?
Right, Eldoran, what are you doing?
Am I in range of anything?
You're in range of both catapults.
Okay.
So
what's
where
that,
you
the
will...
third catapult?
Right, so the third catapult, you've got 3 orcs that are currently getting a boulder ready, and then you've got the much larger orc. He's got heavier armour on and sort of shouting commands, who's like on his own winding the catapult back.
Right. Okay. I'm going to
And-
attempt to launch a fire arrow at the large orc.
Okay, and then on the second catapult, you've still got the 2 orcs left that are in combat with Suna. So you'll want to fire your fire arrow at the large orc. Go for it.
Yes. See if we can really cheer up his day. It's a
Okay,
10.
it is a 10. Right, okay, so still roll a d6. 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So your arrow hits breaks on his armor.
Right.
The flames he gets burned by the flames, but he doesn't catch light from the actual arrow because it kind of knocks off him
Yeah.
because it doesn't quite go through. But you hit him and you've done a point of damage to him. He does. It's kind of the thing of he kind of looks over his shoulder, just keeps winding.
Okay, so he hasn't.
Yeah, it didn't distract him enough to stop. He's a much stronger orc, this one.
Damn it.
Galifar, what
Okay,
are you
is
doing?
he full armor or is he
He's
made
he-
everywhere or
He's got heavy leather armors on.
heavy
Sort of
leather?
lots of furs and layered armor. It's not like got plate on or anything like that.
Okay, I'll take a shot at it to him as well.
Okay, go
aiming
for it.
for a knee.
Okay.
Oops. Oops.
And I miss.
Yeah. Yeah, the arrow kind of slams in the ground just before his feet.
Okay, Marvin.
Marvin.
Okay,
What are you doing?
I'm going to cast a spell on the third catapult.
Okay.
I'm going to grab the. How do you call
The
the
arm.
thing who goes? The
Yeah.
arm. Okay. the arm, so it stays.
Okay, you're trying to hold
Down.
the arm in place.
That's right.
Okay. Okay.
13.
Okay. So you've done you've created a force of energy. It's like a big sort of hand that's just holding the arm back now. So it should hopefully, as long as you hold the spell, not release, even
Yeah.
if they want it to. Okay. Well, initially the orcs don't notice this because obviously the large orc has wound back the arm, and the other three are now lifting up and throwing a boulder into the hand, into the bucket of the catapult. You still have the remaining 2 orcs attacking poor Suna, who's on his own, and that's another 19 and a 3. Okay. So you end up taking another 3 points of damage as these 2 orcs are just batching you with their sort of crooked, sort of rusted short swords.
That's okay. It was bound to happen sometime.
You are also now all starting to feel a weird tingling sensation in your bodies. You felt something similar when you were initially sort of teleported away. It's almost if you're feeling that effect start to build up again.
Right.
Okay, so we're running
Time
out of
starting to
time.
draw on. Yep. Okay. What's in range?
Everything.
Right. Fire arrow.
Catapult 4 is out of range, isn't it?
Sorry?
Catapult 4, that none of us are in range of that. correct?
No, there's only 3 catapults.
Oh, it's 3, okay.
Yeah, there's only 3. You are in range of it, and you've currently got the 2 orcs at the catapult 2, the 3 orcs at the 3rd catapult, and the large orc at the 3rd catapult as well, and obviously the 2 catapults themselves, which are still standing.
Right. I'm going to launch another fire arrow at
Yep.
catapult 2.
Okay,
The actual catapult itself.
okay, go for it. I'll let you roll it, 'cause you've been using a few fire arrows now, so you've got used to doing quite quickly. That's a hit.
Nice.
That's a hit. Go for it. Roll your damage.
D8?
Yep.
Or D6?
D8, and we'll do a.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh no! Oh.
and then do a D6 as well for the fire element of it. Let's just see if you did any actual damage. Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so over Suna's head, this flaming arrow goes and embeds itself into the center, like the center beam of the catapult where the ropes are, and starts burning through them.
Awesome.
Yay!
Suna,
Okay,
while we're there, what are you doing?
I'm gonna swing at the orc again.
Okay,
+4.
that's another
Nice.
hit.
Yay! I will take that.
Nice.
And almost
okay,
on form.
and another one drops down to the ground. Okay,
Time to take another shot at the
at the
big orc at the
Yep.
3rd one again.
yep, go for it.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Time for the ones to show up.
I'm not the only one.
Hey, at least I got the first
Finally.
mechanism.
Yes, yep. You got the nice shot on the mechanism to stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of a twang from your bow, and you realise you've been firing lots of arrows and a couple of fire arrows from it.
Yeah.
So you can quickly restring it, but it's just a bit of a frustration when you realise you're running out of time.
Stringing it then.
Marvin,
Okay, I'm going to.
You're holding the arm.
I would
at the
say you
minute.
are currently holding the arm.
Yeah, but I'm going to transform the arm. I don't know how to say that, but I'm going to change it in a tree.
Transform or transmute.
To
Right.
transmute the arm in tree so the roots can go.
Oh, you're trying to make it root itself into the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do that.
I think I understand what you want to do. You want to make sure it's
It's not a
Circling
catapult.
vines.
He's
are...
an arboreal necromancer now.
yes.
That tree isn't dead.
Make you roll them. Make you roll them, Aninius.
Yeah.
There you go for it, and then we'll see how you do.
90.
Nice roll.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Oh, wait,
from
my
where
arm.
from where the arm has been held down, you now see that sort of with renewed energy and sort of life, which is not a lot around in this necromantic area. You put some energy into where the bowl of the catapult is, and it starts growing down roots which go into the ground and just sort of plant itself. Roll again, Ninius. Just a straight D20. Okay.
11.
11.
Okay. Just as you do this, you see that the orcs have pushed the boulder into the actual hand of the arm that you were holding back originally. And as they do this, the large orc just pulls the lever, and you see the tension in the ropes happen. And then, rather than the arm shooting through the sky and launching the rock, the base of the catapult instead flips instead.
Nice.
Good job.
What does that mean? I
So
don't understand.
where you've got the base of the catapult and then the arm that goes across,
Yeah.
okay, and the arm would normally launch into the air.
Okay.
The arm has stayed still when they've tried to release it, and the actual base has now flipped around the other side, shattering it as it does so.
Oh,
So
You made it go backwards.
yes,
cool.
Any orcs injured with flying
yeah.
debris there?
Two of the orcs that were behind it are basically skewered by shrapnel of wood and splinters as this happens. The large one managed to step aside as it happens, and the other one just wasn't close enough.
Right.
Awesome.
So we've only one orc at second catapult and the giant orc at the third.
Yes. And again, you feel the energy within you start to build up slightly more. Marvin will feel you've not got long now until the teleport thing will drag you back inside. But at the moment, you still haven't quite taken out the last catapult. What
How
are you
are
doing?
the ropes looking as far as being on fire?
There's a few of them that started burning, but there's not enough to have damaged it completely yet.
Okay. I am going to ignore the orc next to me and just try hacking at the ropes again.
Go for it.
Stupid tab. There we go. Not _4, just 4. Ooh.
10, just
Okay, that's enough for a hit.
I hit it. Let's see
Yep.
what the damage is.
about 6.
6.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Obviously, as you're turning your back on the orc to sling at the thing, you cut a few of the ropes again, and there's a few creaking noises as the tension's lessened a bit, and then you feel a sharp hit as the orc just whacks you in the back. Now you've turned your back on him. You'll take another 4 points of damage as he does this.
But I've created lots of loose, dry ends for the flames to catch on.
You
to
have
and burn
created
the ropes
some, yes.
most quickly.
Okay. Eldoran, what are you doing?
Another fire arrow.
Go for it. I assume the catapult still?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all or nothing now.
Oh! Nice.
Nice.
Roll your
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so as your arrow goes and whacks into the ropes on the central beam, You've now snapped enough. There's enough damage from where Soon had broken them already with the sword blow and the fires. You just hear an almighty crack as all of the ropes just go and give way, and the catapult just drops down to the ground. The arm just sort of drops straight down.
Go Team A.
Yay!
Galifal, what are you doing?
Let's say second and third are down. The catapults are down. So I'm still a distance from the giant orc, but I want to take a shot at the orc that's now hitting Itsuna's back.
Yep, go for it.
Again, another bow thing down.
Roll again.
No!
Roll again. Just to see how bad this could be for poor Suna.
And
10. Okay. So, you feel there's something strikes you on your right shoulder, Suna, just as you've kind of swung and this arrow goes skittering across the ground. Luckily, it didn't go through your armor. It caught you just right.
dancing blow.
I yell out, what the fuck?
Marvin, what are you doing?
I'm going to I don't know. Fireball the bad guy,
Go for it. The big one.
the big one.
Yep.
That's it. I'm done. I turn around and I leave.
So Marvin goes to think that this arcing fire goes across the sky, and basically this large orc, which is just watching him, just steps out of the way and watches it go past and kind of looks at Marvin, who just kind of throws his hands in the air, turns around, goes bye, and starts walking away from it.
You don't have to walk away.
I really should learn another spell.
Right, the orc attacking Suna has another shot.
Yay.
One short from your armor class. It whacks into yours back again, but just doesn't. Obviously we turned around a bit because the arrow just hit you. It just meant he clanged into the armor rather than where he was going for hit for a decent shot.
It distracted him.
Yeah, it distracted him just enough. The large
Okay,
orc.
don't feel as bad now.
The large orc roars and starts charging towards you all. It's got a little way to go before it gets you. It looks very unhappy, and it's just pulled out a rather large, vicious, curved-looking sword from his back. It will get to at least a few of you next round if you're not running straight away from it. What are you doing?
How long has the recall left before we're back in the city?
You reckon not long at all, a few seconds. The energy with that energy is building up quite well between you all.
I would like to kill this last orc just for good measure.
Go for it.
He's
Just
annoying
good.
as hell.
You will also notice soon, as you're doing this, that some of the other orcs you've already killed seem to be trying to get back up again.
What?
I decapitate.
I've been
Killed
trying
some
to
of
cleave
them.
them in half.
Yes, yeah. There's been a few of them wounded that weren't just completely cleaved in half.
Ah. Well, fuck. I'll get to them later, maybe.
Oh, so close! It's still a hit. It is still a hit.
I know, but it was so close to
So
how I
close.
started off the day.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it. Make a roll. Do your damage.
I'm not rolling a D1.
No, yeah.
I'll take that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You drop the last one.
Okay, I'll try and take a shot at the big orc.
Go for it.
running
Yep.
towards it.
Go for it.
Yay!
That's a hit. That's a hit on the big orc. Roll your d8 for your damage. Nice. Okay. It slams into his shoulder. It hardly seems to slow him down whatsoever. It's a really big, tough orc by the look of it. Eldoran,
Fire arrow at the orc.
go for it. Ooh.
9 plus your dex.
So
12.
12. That just hits him.
Yes.
Just hits him.
Oh,
For not a lot of damage. Roll a
That's,
d6 as well.
rubbish.
See if you get any fire extra damage. Okay.
That's better.
5 and a D.
Okay, so some of the furs on his side have kind of caught fire from where your arrow's gone and exploded the stuff over his side.
Oh, cool.
Marvin?
Well, I'm going to try to
Double digits. Double digits.
yeah, to cast disintegrate. Is that
Okay, yep, fine.
Okay.
Go for it.
Sorry. Please.
Nice. Okay,
73.
so roll a d6. Obviously, you're low-level characters, so you can't completely annihilate things off right, but you can still do a lot of damage to them and such.
Ah,
Just disintegrate a leg.
Yeah. You can do a lot of damage.
no, his
You got
face.
rid of that
I
hangnails.
want to disintegrate his face
Okay.
with a 1. Oh, 4.
Give him arthritis.
Okay, we'll add that to your...
Bad
Okay.
back. God,
Right,
it's so
everybody, now roll a d20 for me, please. Just a straight d20, no modifiers. So,
Yeah.
Binky got a 10. Eldrain got a 15, is that?
Yep.
Yay!
7.
Marvin got a 7, and, okay, Suna got a 19. Okay, there's a strange popping noise as Eldrin, Galifal, and Suna get dragged back by the teleportation spell.
What?
Need this gold, we'll miss him well.
Marvin's spell is still... Obviously, he's casting magic. He's disorientated the spell that's trying to draw him back. Right. This orc is charging straight towards you.
What did the disintegrate do to him?
It ripped a side chunk of his face off. He looks really, really
Go
upset.
for his blind side.
He's not going to get to you this round, but he's going to get you next round.
I'm going to cast the free holding spell.
The hold spell. Okay, go
Yeah.
for it.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
11.
Okay,
15.
he seems to have slowed right down. The spell sort of catches and he kind of grinds to a halt slowly, taking a few more steps towards you. He looks quite strong as he's almost trying to walk through it, but you've held him for the time being.
Okay.
Roll a d20.
$11.
Consistent.
From behind you, you hear a large number of twanging noises. You look over your shoulder and realise that a group of skeletal archers have moved up to support the catapults. 20 arrows are launched into the sky. Arc towards you.
Use the force, Marvin.
Just as they come towards you and you think, nothing's going to help here, the teleport spell goes off and drags you back to the main chamber.
Yay!
Ah,
And that is where we'll end chapter 1, guys.
yay!
Thank you ever so much for that.
Wait.
Yep.
Wait.
Where's
How
my
many
gold?
gold?
Oh,
How many
you,
gold?
assuming
How many
everybody
gold?
gets out, you'll be getting thousands of gold and titles and all sorts. But everyone's got to live first.
Awesome.
Right. So yeah, we'll leave chapter 1 there for the time being. we'll have a quick. I know we're running really late, guys. I'm really thanks to everyone who's sort of set up to play, and we're running so late. So I'll try and speed up the games a little bit to try and get us back on track, but without losing too much time going forwards. Thank you to everyone who's donated as well in that first session. That's great. We've already achieved our target, which is amazing. I'll up it to 1,000 while we're having a quick break. What I'm going to do is, I'll say, we'll go off for a quick few minutes because then we've got the separate chapters will be in separate streams, so it's easy for me to save them and post them up later if people want to see them. And I will then get in contact with the guys from the next group if you're all still around and wanting to play. After seeing the craziness of what's happening so far, we'll get you set up and then we'll start the next session. So I will see everyone in a few minutes. I'm just going to stop the stream, so don't panic, please. I'm going to do anyway now. And yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes.